Today we're showing you how to make clams. Not just any clams, Thai curry clams.
Ooh, putting a twist on curry on our
Yes.
Megs. It feels like summer though when I have clams. It just reminds me of like East Coast clam bakes and everything.
I don't know, it reminds me of like this winter when I drove up the coast to Oregon and we had the best seafood. And I've always been very intimidated cooking clams. I think the whole idea of like they have to be closed and then they have to open properly, and if they don't open all the way, it's just like, I don't know. But when I made them, it was so easy. It literally takes 5 minutes to cook, and really, there's not that much that goes into this, as you can see.
But don't you agree, Megan, that it has to be fresh? Like where you buy your clams, the source,
where they come from. These are wild clams from Manila. They're Manila clams, and what I'm doing here is you can see they're soaking in water. So you soak them so that if any of them have died or they open up, they will stay open even in the water. But sometimes they get, because they're typically stored on ice, so they can freeze or they get kind of paralyzed. I don't know what happens, and as they thaw in the water,
paralyzed. No, but it's really great. Yeah, so these are so beautiful, by the way.
And I love them. You can save these afterwards and keep the shells. They're so good.
A present.
Okay, so Pegs is gonna rinse them off in the sink and drain them, and then we're gonna pick through them and see if there's any that have opened. So if you want to pick through and just kind of look at them and make sure they're all
closed. So what am I looking
for?
So they all have to be tight?
This is tightly closed.
Oh, like they say, closed up like a clam.
Yes. And you'll know if they'll open. You'll see kind of their orange fleshy insides.
Oh, is that what it looks like? They're orange?
Yes, so you can see this one is kind of opened just a little bit, and technically this one should be okay, but because it's cracked too, I'm gonna forgo this one. This one's not gonna go in because one bad clam can ruin the entire broth. Again, if you guys didn't see it, it's this little crack.
Look! There's like this little thing coming out. Does that matter?
That's him. Nope.
Okay.
Just a little tongue.
Perfect. I think these look great.
So to start the broth, because this is the main part of this clam stuff, is you dip the bread in and you put it on pasta noodles or whatever you want to do, is we're going to have about 2 teaspoons of red curry paste.
Ooh. Is it spicy?
Well, first, I'm going to put down the coconut oil.
Oh, yeah.
About a tablespoon of coconut oil. And it's not spicy, so...
It's just flavorful.
Very flavorful. So... put the coconut oil in, put the curry paste in. We're just gonna kind of let it season. Let all the flavors come out. And if you like it spicy, I always say add a teaspoon of hot sauce. I had like a little Organicville sriracha or anything.
Ooh.
Really yummy in here. Oops. Okay, so
we just doing it until it's fragrant. Like you're
just kind of letting it down. So that goes in, and then we're going to put in about 2 tablespoons to a 1/4 cup of the coconut meat.
And that is the cream of the top of a can.
Yes, and then the rest of it is 3/4 of a cup of the coconut water.
Mm-hmm. So it's really what you need is just 1 can of coconut. And you might not use all the cream. You can save the cream for like a smoothie or some other dish.
And we are just going to let it all come to a boil.
Oh, fantastic.
Get it nice and saucy. Oh, almost forgot. Gonna squeeze some fresh lime juice in here.
Do you want a fork?
Nope. All good. Okay. You can put the fork. If it's a little bit not as juicy of a lime, it always helps putting a fork in there. And then this, we're going to save to top if you want to top it over.
Ooh.
Oh,
like
and
a
then
garnish.
1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Perfect. Little flavor enhancer.
Yep.
Natural, of course. And then when do you do the pepper? When you serve it as well, right?
Yes. Pepper is for serving.
Okay.
So you just want to bring this to a boil, and then clams go in.
All right, fantastic. Now we're ready.
As you can see, it's boiling. We are ready to gently put our clams into the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it's okay if they're not all covered, because what you're going to do is basically
steam them.
They get steamed, and so we're going to cover it.
This is so wonderful, Meg.
Keep it at a boil. You want to keep it at a boil or so. Medium, high heat. Check on them occasionally, but 3 to 5 minutes and we're good to go. As you guys can hear, these are nice and boiled. It's been just over 3 minutes. I'm gonna turn them off and they've all opened up so beautifully. Got my spoon here to help me.
Yeah. Here, let me help you. Oh, look at the broth.
I know, the broth in of itself.
Oh,
I think we need a bigger bowl here.
no, it's fine. I'm gonna just put them all in here. Actually, what you do, and then you pour the broth over the top.
Well, they're all sitting in it.
No, that's like amazing, Meg.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's such a mess.
So I'm just chopping up some fresh cilantro.
Yep.
Mincing it up.
Almost up.
This is gonna be heavenly, Meg.
You guys, so simple, so delicious.
All right. Well, this is new to me. So, okay, so you're going to sprinkle this on.
Just put some fresh cilantro on here.
Some fresh ground pepper.
A little lime juice. Top it all off.
Oh. And then we've got
some bread for dipping. Now, this again would be delicious over pasta noodles or whatever you have as is. So good. And so if any of them didn't open, just don't eat them. But these have all opened so wonderfully. I love it. So for this full recipe, you can go to currygirlskitchen.com.
Oh my God, Meg. Yeah. Wow. Yes. This is a flavorgasm.
I love it. And if you don't follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, make sure you do so you can find fun recipes just like this. And if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe because every Wednesday we're posting fun new recipe videos just like this.
This is a winner, Meg.
Yeah, so good and
delicious.
So easy. It's all about the broth. That's why you want the bread and dipping in it. Maybe put a little clammy on the bread. Oh, guys.
Holy moly.